How does a ghost unlock a door? By using a spooky. Anyway, what's going on, guys? Mr. here. Hope you're staying happy, healthy, and hydrated. And welcome back to another spooky video. I'm sorry about that bad joke at the start. I was just trying to lift your spirits. If you're wondering why I bring milk, by the way, it's because you're gonna need it after this, okay? Nice cup of milk before bed always improves your sleep, doesn't it? Because we're gonna be watching 9 scary videos that will ruin your sleep by SirSpooks. I better go and put that back, actually, otherwise it will be spoiled, okay? We don't want that. Anyway, yeah, welcome back to another video. Hopefully you're all doing fantastic. I've missed you all, even though I was here just the other day, okay? I do think about all of you. I know your names in the comments, I remember it. Yeah, we're gonna get into some freaky, spooky, creepy, strange, paranormal stuff, so hopefully you guys enjoy that. I know you do. That's why you clicked on the video. Anyway, if this video is too spooky for you, bring a friend or bring a dog, or if you're game enough, you can just hang out with me. But yeah, anyway, big thanks to SirSpooks for allowing us to watch this video and react to it. Thank you, my man. I would give you a hug if I could, but I'm not sure where you're located. Yeah, without further ado, if you do enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, of course, and then let's get into this. Let's go. He is not real. That man! SirSpooks, 9 scary videos to ruin your sleep. Let's do this.
Hello everyone, my name is SirSpooks and today we'll take a look at 9 scary videos. But before we begin, make sure to subscribe to my channel for more scary content. Alright, with that said, let's begin.
9. That's not a gang sign. I was trying to do a 9. I'm not in a gang. What'd you say to me? Sorry, let's go. Be serious.
This first video comes to us from a TikTok account run by a woman named Allie, who decided to pull out her phone and record a video just for something to do to pass the time, while she and her friend were stuck in their car, as they had recently broken down while in the middle of the Appalachian mountains. Throughout some portions of the video, we see Allie and her friend dancing and singing along to some music in the car, before Allie eventually decides to step outside of the vehicle, which proves to be a gigantic mistake, as you'll see in just a couple of seconds here.
Okay, did you see the state of that steering wheel though? Oh gosh. Anyway, old cars are better. I'd rather drive that. Not a good thing, stuck in the middle of the Appalachian mountains.
Now, I guess we'll have to walk to the store. To the store, to the store, to the store, to the store.
Hi.
What do we do? What was that?
Oh.
Did you hear that? Yeah, we better get back in the car. Yeah, we better. Oh no, it's locked. Why is the car locked?
I mean... it can happen. But it's not nice considering there's a man that said, hey, you're really close. And probably skinwalkers.
It's scary. Oh my god. Okay. Did it lock? No.
How are they not talking about the man that was right there that said, hey?
Have to unlock it for me.
That would be the main concern. These are two young women.
Happened with this car. What's going on? Oh,
After only a couple of seconds walking around the car outside, a mysterious, deep man's voice can be heard shouting "hey" from somewhere nearby. But they don't seem to be too frightened by this and continue to pace around outside for a few beats, before eventually trying to get back into the car, but the alarm is now going off. Eventually though, the two girls manage to get back inside the vehicle, and it's here in which they find themselves at the center of yet another scare that they can't quite explain. Watch this.
Another? Okay, it's building up. It's not nice. Not being able to see around you. Shh, shh.
let's see if it starts. It started.
Waiting for connection. Bluetooth connection success.
What was that?
Why are you so chill?
I do not like this. Oh my god. Let's get out of here. Go. Does it run? Is it working?
How?
Yes. It is. It's working.
Excuse me, light-haired woman. Would you like to be my boyfriend? Because I need a fucking protector. You want to be the man in the house, please? Just so you know, I'm just kidding. All right. Okay. Don't worry. I will be protecting anyone who's around me. That's just how I am. But this woman is not scared. She's just like, I don't know, Martha, but I'm not feeling that comfortable.
Thank God.
Thank God, brother.
A mysterious series of knocking noises can be heard on the car's exterior, even though nobody can be seen outside whatsoever. Thankfully, the two girls managed to drive off into the night and make it out of the area perfectly safe, but it makes you think, what could have possibly happened to them had they not managed to start their car? According to this TikTok user, if you guys ever find yourself stuck in the Appalachian Mountains, here are some tips for staying safe.
Okay.
First, if you hear somebody shouting your name, you should ignore it at all costs. Also, if you feel like you're being stalked or chased, do not run whatsoever.
Okay. Okay, number 8, I understand that. That's a beautiful boat. But I would just like to say some things. First of all, step 1, the first tip is hire this woman to go with you, no matter where you are. Just do it. And second of all, no thank you. Anyway, number 8, yeah, let's go. Boat. Yacht.
Imagine you're
Cruise.
just trying to enjoy a nice peaceful night while on a cruise ship, only for the night to be interrupted by the arrival of a seemingly otherworldly guest that was definitely not invited. That seems to be what happened to the people on this cruise, as shown by a Reddit user known as Tasty Beverage, who posted the following piece of footage to the UFO subreddit just a couple of weeks ago.
Okay.
He says the footage is not his, but rather from Newfork. The uploader also writes that the video from the Newfork website has audio of the witnesses' reactions, but it somehow got stripped when he uploaded the video here.
This thing is either like blinking or it's passing through thick enough layers of cloud. What is that? It's not a bird. And it's just gone. Oh.
Witnesses can be heard saying more or less that they got it, referring to them being able to capture the strange UFO-type object on camera. A second person can be heard getting excited when it doubles back. So what do you guys think about this strange video? Do you think that this footage truly shows authentic videographic evidence of the existence of UFOs, or is the video just not good enough to convince you?
Well, have a look at this, right? If I play this back in slow-mo, it almost looks like it has something rotating around it. Have a look.
Shows authentic
See this white dot?
videographic evidence of the
Every now and then. Now, I don't know if you're seeing what I'm seeing, but it was just like this little white ball next to it that would flash every now and then or pop up. And in my head, it looked like it was kind of rotating around it. Now, maybe it didn't show the full rotation because of the frame rate of the camera or something, and it was missing a few bits. I don't know.
Be sure to let me know your thoughts and theories in the comments below.
If you don't keep up to date with like UFOs and UAPs and weird strange stuff in the sky like that, you might not know this, but often a lot of these sightings are associated with bodies of water, whether it's a big lake or in the middle of the ocean or anything like that. And we don't exactly know why, especially me. I have no idea. Stop looking at me. I don't know the answer. But they seem to just be interested in bodies of water. So seeing that while on a cruise, I think that's pretty likely. Whether or not it's real, I have no idea. Let me know your thoughts. But I'd say that's a pretty cool capture. 7. Number 7, mate. Let's do this.
This bone-chilling video was posted to the haunted subreddit by a user known as The Clownin, a subreddit that is dedicated to hosting paranormal news, strange occurrences, sightings, and other phenomena related to haunted places or ghostly experiences. The footage in question here was filmed on a home security camera in the middle of the day, and for the first couple of seconds, seems to be just a random, unexciting video of nothing going on inside of a typical home. However, it doesn't take long for this seemingly innocent video to be flipped on its head. Take a look at the door in particular right about here and see if you notice anything unusual.
Ooh. Oh. Oh, that. I was looking at something else. What the fuck is that?
Out of nowhere, a mysterious shadow person can be seen moving along the wall before it seemingly vanishes into thin air just a couple of seconds after it can be seen on camera. The person who uploaded the video to Reddit says that the video was not filmed by him, but rather a trusted member of his family, which he says makes the whole thing a lot scarier to him. To this day, this strange video has not been solved, and the Reddit user doesn't have any theories as to what could be going on here either. Let's just hope that this family can come together and figure out this strange mystery before it gets the better of them.
What I was looking at first was up here, this top of the door. At first, it kind of looked like there was some smoke moving around. But that wasn't the goal. That wasn't the main man of the show. Or woman, I don't know. Can I get in trouble for calling a ghost a man or a woman if I'm not sure? I should probably just say they or them, right? I don't... Anyway, I'm sorry if I offended any ghosts, but yeah, I don't know if that's real or not. It kind of looks too cool, maybe. I don't know. What do you think? Yeah, I don't really have any thoughts on that. That's kind of, yeah, this is a bit strange and creepy, isn't it? It's a bit weird. If it is real, then that's really cool. I like it. Anyway, let's move on, shall we? 6.
Over on the paranormal subreddit, a user writes about his experience with something ghostly recently, as well as an accompanying video that is guaranteed to make the hairs on your neck stand up.
Okay.
So it's doing it again. That switch down there is on. You see it past my shaking. This one is on, okay?
Mm-hmm.
It's Mom. See what I mean?
Mom?
It's... You can hear it. Mom, nope.
For additional backstory,
He's calling his mum. I mean, to be fair, yeah, that's okay. That's fine. I'd be calling my freaking dad.
Sorry, I don't know who your dad is. In fact, I don't know who you are. But you can tell me. In Siri settings, tap on my info.
Okay, I'm sorry. Siri picked that up. It says, sorry, I don't know who you... There's nobody cool right now. I don't know who your dad is. It's because I don't have a dad. That was the joke. You guys might not know that. That's funny. Stop it, Siri.
For additional backstory, the uploader's brother found himself alone at their mom's house, presumably checking on their dog Oscar, while their mom and stepdad were at work.
Okay.
The hallway light began flickering on and off, prompting the brother to start recording in hopes of capturing the strange phenomenon. Upon reviewing the footage multiple times, the uploader is left perplexed, believing that there might be something happening beyond their understanding. Despite living in the house for over 2 years, the uploader admits to sensing strange vibes, but had never personally witnessed such occurrences. The hallway light is controlled by 2 switches, one near the brother and another at the end of the hallway. In the video, viewers can see the light toggling on and off, with the switch visibly moving on 2 occasions. The first instance shows the switch moving halfway down, an occurrence deemed highly unusual by the uploader. The second instance is more pronounced, with the switch slamming down, prompting the brother to swiftly vacate the area. The uploader is seeking the opinions and thoughts of others on the video, curious about their interpretations, especially since their mother still resides in the house and recounts similar eerie experiences. The video is quite weird and creepy indeed, and it's definitely something I would not want to experience in my house. In fact, if this were to happen to most people, I think it would be their sign to start looking for a new home to move into the very next day, and for good reason. Hopefully, if this place does turn out to be haunted by something, that the uploader will be able to get a new place to live, where he doesn't have to worry about being visited by this strange presence.
Well, let's try something out. if there is a ghost or a spirit or anything in here, turn off the lamp in my cupboard. Go on, turn it off. Nothing. Okay, my house is fine. I'm safe. I don't need to call my dad. Anyway, what have we got next? Oh, Siri. Number 5. Let's do this.
A Reddit user known as Maximus Killer posted a strange and unsettling video to the Ghost subreddit recently that will make you afraid to go to sleep tonight with the lights off. The footage in question was filmed outside via a home security camera that was set up by the homeowner, and initially the video appears to be mundane and uninteresting, but that changes rather quickly when this happens out of nowhere.
Okay. Just a feet slapper having a midnight
Suddenly,
run.
a transparent figure seems to run across the screen before vanishing into thin air, much to the confusion and terror of the uploader when he reviewed the footage at a later date. The video is still quite new, so it shouldn't come as a big surprise that the mystery has not been solved yet, but we can only hope that it's a matter of time. If the video does turn out to be real and this is a legitimate ghost that appears in the footage, then it seems as if this is videographic proof that even paranormal entities need to get their cardio in.
I was gonna say though, like, why would if it is a ghost, why is he just, or she, they, them, why are they or them just having a casual run? Can't they just get there? Or maybe that's like a really common misconception, because people just think, oh, ghost, walk through a wall, or alien, green guy with a big head. Maybe ghosts, like, why do we think that a ghost can just teleport or whatever, you know? Maybe it's just like, oh shit, I forgot to slam Jamie's door. I've slammed Karen's door, but I was supposed to do Jamie's first. I'm gonna get in trouble and fired. So, you know, he's going over there to go and slam Jamie's door. But he's got to be like real quick. I wonder what shoes they wear. It's got to be joggers, right? Sneakers, trainers. Anyway, number 4.
Sleepovers are fun gatherings where people, often children or teenagers, stay overnight at someone else's house. They're a way for friends to spend extended time together, typically involving lots of fun activities. But you most certainly wouldn't expect to come across something paranormal when you're at a friend's house for a sleepover, would you?
I would.
Well, this video by TikTok user BV1150 shows that actually you might want to be on the lookout for that. In the video, the uploader can be heard getting audibly frightened by something, at which point he does his best to wake up his sleeping friend. Although it was difficult to do so, eventually the uploader gets his friend out of bed, and it's here in which some truly bizarre noises can be heard. Have a listen.
Alright, I'm listening. Oh. Big fucking ghost boots.
Get up. Get up. Get up. You're here. Listen.
What is that? Are you sleeping with jeans on? I mean, to be fair, I do that too.
Touch that door.
Oh, it's a sliding door too. No. No thanks, they're the worst. Oh gosh.
Sleeping here with this shit.
The uploader gets up to check his closet, probably expecting the source of the noise to be coming from there, because that's where it sounded the closest, but he discovers that there is nobody inside. A second video that was posted shows the uploader wandering around the house just a little bit more, perhaps not wanting to give up his investigation, wanting instead to put an end to the terrors he has been facing. In the footage here, the uploader can be seen slowly opening a door in his house and peering in. Watch this.
Okay. Oh.
I think this might be the last time.
Oh, you got a fucking witch door. Hoi! Oh. I can't tell if there was...
Lingering in the darkness, a terrifying figure can be seen looming in the room if you turn the brightness up. It takes the uploader a couple of seconds to notice this, but when he does, he closes the door instantly and locks it before the video ends abruptly, leaving us all to wonder what happened next. Who was this strange and creepy visitor that was in the room? Did it mean the uploader and his friend any harm? Thankfully, it seems as if the uploader is okay, but I think it's safe to say that this incident ruined sleepovers for him and his friend forever.
Yeah, probably. Okay, so you can see that I've clearly got goosebumps, right? Because this reminds me of one of the houses I lived in when I was younger. Maybe like 12 years old or something. But I had to move out and wait until we moved into a new place. Like my mother still lived there, but I refused to live there anymore. Because I'm not going to go into like the full story because there's a lot of strange different things, but there was a lot of stuff that happened. But often if I, midnight or something, I've been doing whatever and I'm just walking home and I just go into the backyard to go, unlock the back door and walk in. It would only happen when there was no one else there, and I would walk into the backyard and I'd be shitting myself because of the things that usually go down when this happens, only in this specific situation. This thing, man, I don't know what it is, but it would chase me from the back corners of my yard, and you couldn't see it because it's pitch black. All the house lights are off. It's the middle of the night, and it happened so often. And it would stop once I get inside of my door. So what if I do successfully get inside without having to, back off and run back out into the front street, then I'm good. But then there's weird shit that happens in the house too. Not as scary as something running at you though. Eventually I got sick of it and I literally just got a friend to go and take me away to someplace else to stay because I couldn't sleep there. I couldn't do it. None of my friends would come over to that house anymore either because they would experience the stuff that I'd experience inside of the house. Oh man, yeah, that gave me the biggest goosebumps. Just that thing kind of running towards you really strangely. It reminded me of that. It's terrifying. Anyway, if you have any strange stories or anything like that experiences, let me know down in the comments. Okay, I'd love to read them and so would other people. Let's continue. 3 in it. Number 3.
In case you guys weren't on the internet at all these past few days, a solar eclipse occurred on April 8th, 2024 that was visible across a band covering parts of North America from Mexico to Canada and crossing the United States. A solar eclipse happens when the moon obscures the sun by passing between Earth and the sun. When the apparent diameter of the moon is greater than that of the sun, total solar eclipse takes place, obstructing all direct sunlight. Only a small portion of the Earth's surface experiences totality, with the partially eclipsed sun visible over a wider area. The apparent diameter of the moon was 5.5% greater than the mean, just 4 miles north of the Mexican town of Nazas, Durango. The eclipse's longest period of totality lasted 4 minutes and 28.13 seconds, with a magnitude of 1.0566. However, the solar eclipse that day wasn't the only interesting thing happening in the sky that day, as it turns out, as evidenced by this strange TikTok video posted by a user known as the Aaron Dawn Donst X. In the video, we see the uploader trying to point his camera toward the sky, doing his best to capture the breathtaking solar eclipse occurring. However, in doing so, the man ended up filming something much more unexpected and shocking. Take a look.
Okay, open your peepers. Oh!
Yo, what the? Yo!
Out of nowhere, something strongly resembling a UFO can be seen flying rapidly in the clouds for about 1 second before it disappears within the clouds, while stunned people on the ground can be heard saying, "What is that?" Even if this doesn't turn out to be a UFO, there's no doubt in my mind that this video is real, especially judging by the chorus of reactions from the street. Tons of people can be heard talking about the object just a few seconds after it flies by in the sky, which would certainly be hard to fake in a video like this one. But what do you guys think was going on here? Do you think it's possible that a UFO was flying around at the exact same time as the solar eclipse? If you think so, do you think the alien life forms did this on purpose? I'm curious as always to hear your thoughts.
Well, I don't know. Like, you can't even see exactly what that is. I mean, it wouldn't be extremely hard to edit that, but I mean, who is going to go out of the way with, you know, some above basic knowledge of editing, especially in After Effects, to go ahead and do that? I mean, once it goes through the cloud coverage too, you can see a slight shadow through because of the light coming through the clouds. So if that's edited, they've done a pretty well good job. But I don't know. I don't know. What is that? It's like a fine thread or a needle of some sort. That's really strange, isn't it? That's cool. I like it. If that happened on the day of the solar eclipse, that's awesome. It doesn't creep me out. It doesn't spook me out though. Like, it's not scary, but that's really interesting. Sometimes, you know, my favorite thing to do after, you know, finishing some work on the computer and then also editing and recording and whatnot, is I do a lot of other stuff on my computer too. So I'm working usually all day from my desk. I'll go out with a cup of coffee or a tea or something, and I'll just sit out the back and I'll just have my tea or coffee and I'll just observe the sky. I don't usually ever see anything, but it's really fun. I think it's healthy too. Go and do it. Maybe you'll capture something. Anyway, number two or number one? Number two, you're gonna shit yourself. Let's go.
This next video comes to us from a man named Rusty Tucker, who uploaded the chilling footage to his YouTube channel on July 4th, 2016. After watching the video, you will definitely never want to step foot in a cemetery again.
Okay.
Rusty visited the Evergreen Cemetery in Judsonia, Arkansas, to investigate the legend of the ghost mother. In the early 1900s, a young mother had a baby who disappeared near the cemetery. She searched the cemetery for several days and nights and was found dead in its midst. She was buried where she was discovered, and it's rumored that her ghost still wanders the cemetery in search of her baby. Rusty visited the night before he filmed and heard some eerie sounds of crying and moaning. He was too scared to leave the truck, so he returned later with his drone to film from the air. This is what he found.
Alright, let's take a look. Rusty Tucker. What is that? Yeah, oh gosh! Oh, you fucking weirdo. That could have very well been a human. But what for? At that time of night?
Did you see it?
Yeah.
If you look carefully, you should be able to make out what appears to be some kind of a ghostly apparition crouching down beside this tombstone, staring at the camera ominously before it eventually decides to stand up and move away from the camera's line of sight.
With T-Rex arms too, what?
Amazingly, Rusty has the bravery to run after the ghost to see if he can chase it, but it's no longer anywhere to be seen. At the end of the video, Rusty explains that he had plans to go back to the cemetery again to investigate this situation a little bit more down the road. However, no such video was ever published on his channel, and seeing as how this video is 8 years old at this point, I think it's safe to assume that he won't be making that return visit after all.
Maybe.
Who knows? Maybe it's for the best.
I mean, 8 years ago, YouTube was popping. That was the time. Maybe he just thought, you know, maybe I'll set something up, you know. I'll go and get, you know, Kathy to just go and squat by that gravestone, and I don't know, maybe it's real, maybe it's fake, who knows. Let me know in the comments if you're enjoying this type of video, because usually sometimes they'll be filled with, you know, spooky clips that are completely fake and more jump scary and stuff, which is really fun and interesting. I enjoy them. But do you like ones like this that are kind of a little bit more realistic feeling, like you know? And also, one more question, please actually do let me know down in the comments, what are some other things that you'd like to see? And some people have suggested like reacting and watching to I can't talk! True crime and stuff like that, or, you know, yeah. let me know if you got any video suggestions. And also you can find an email down below in the description of this video where you can send me spooky stuff to watch if you got anything. Anyway, number 1, the last one. Let's do this.
A man named Dustin Lee Frazier posted a video to his TikTok account on March 19th, 2024, in which he explains that he's been witnessing some strange things while working at an Appalachian Mountains hotel.
Okay.
While walking through the halls of the building, just seconds after he presses record, this can be heard.
No, because I'm freaking out, guys. So I just Snapchatted, my friend, right? And I, like, walked through, and now the alarm's going off.
By the way, if you're wondering how the door shut behind him, it's one of those ones that you just walk through and they just, yeah. Just in case you're wondering.
So I was walking through here, and whenever you get right here, you can see something behind me. And I watched it, I did like a playback.
One of the hotel's alarms can be heard blaring for no apparent reason, much to the confusion and terror of Dustin. He then turns the alarm off from the kitchen and says that there is a spot in the area in which he can see something behind him, but only in that one spot. He says that it was noticeable in the following Snapchat video that he sent to a friend. Watch this.
Okay, here we go. Excited.
I don't know. I just, I feel like I need to go to a doctor, but, I'm constantly just, nauseous. And I don't really know why. I have tried, have tried to, take medicine for it and stuff, but I don't know. It doesn't seem like it really does.
Surely enough, if you look right behind Dustin at this point of the video, you can see an absolutely terrifying figure standing directly behind him with a scary face. It can then be heard whispering something that is hard to understand.
Medicine for it and stuff, but I don't know. It doesn't seem like it really does anything.
Play again.
And then whenever I
play again.
In the second video that Dustin made, you can see the exact same figure appear once again, but this time in a different location. Dustin is walking around while at the job, still very shaken about what happened last time, for obvious reasons. But when he walks into the room here, you can see the entity appear in the mirror. Look at this.
Okay. I don't like this. I'm just gonna go ahead and say something, okay? That is a little... that's the kind of stuff that people do in the movies. You know, or if you've just been running away from something. But this guy's just walking casually. So maybe he's acting. Maybe he's put it together. I don't know. Anyway, I'm just ruining the fun. Oh, F off, mister. You just... I want it to be spooky. Okay, I'm sorry. Let's go. It is spooky.
But the terror doesn't end there, because about 30 seconds later, after Dustin opens a door that leads down a long corridor, you can see this appear as well.
Oh, yeah, what the fuck are you doing? Get out of town.
Is it possible that this is the exact same figure that's lurking around the building, or is there multiple? Regardless of how many, why is this figure targeting Dustin for just doing his job? Is the figure trying to harm him? I think it would be in Dustin's best interest to get a new job ASAP, before something horrible happens.
Or maybe Dusty has got a secret and it knows. I don't know. Maybe. He's probably a really good guy. Probably wouldn't hurt a fly. Maybe he did hurt a fly once and this thing knows. I don't know. Do paranormal things come after you for bad stuff you've done in the past? Who knows? Let me know your thoughts. Is it just random to have a paranormal encounter? Or is there some reasoning behind it? Are they just trying to learn from us and they look terrifying? Maybe just like AI, the only form they can show themselves in. Well, these days AI is good, but AI used to just be able to generate humans very strangely and terrifying looking because they didn't know how to work the fingers and the facial features back then. Maybe the form they show themselves in is the best they can. And it's disgusting. I don't know. But yeah, I managed to finish a whole bottle of water basically in this video. So, you know, stay hydrated, keep on top of your liquids, your fluids, drink water. It's really good. Anyway, take care. Stay happy, healthy, and hydrated. And I'll see you guys next time.